It's week 3 of the NFL, and we'll see Chris Olave. He's coming off a nice performance, bringing in a pair of touchdowns. It's the Saints and the Desperados, and it's all up next.
Now from the great state of Illinois, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the second city of Chicago. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Desperados of Chicago. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at our home side as we enter play here. It's an early test here after 2 losses to start the season, and a game they probably really need.
Obviously, no way do they want to get to 0-3. Not many teams make the playoffs with that kind of a start.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they come in off the very rare tie a game ago.
It'll be interesting to see what their mindset is going.
It's the first weekend of autumn in the NFL. Swing is off we go on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. Bringing them out is the 12th-year pro seeking a return to Pro Bowl form, Russell Wilson. A first carry for the All-Pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 19 carries, 81 yards.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Wilson now off the bootleg. There's Chris Olave. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now Wilson on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. A give, it's Jacobs off the option. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. From the shotgun, Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's Wilson. This taken in by Downs. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down. 8 there.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Saints.
Now it's Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Flush to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. To throw is Wilson. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down. McPherson's kick is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Leading him out, a motivated rookie out of Kentucky. Fell to the early portion of the second round of the draft. It's Will Levis.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24th.
Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. We're just getting started in the first quarter. Levis looking to throw. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2. Here's Levis. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. Now they can't bring him down. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a give to Jacobs running right. Oh, good move. 20! And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the option, here's Jacobs. He will push his way down to about the 14. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Oh, man. Just when the D thought they had the answer for him, he went and changed the question. Surprises him by taking off himself. He's able to set up his offense pretty with a 1st and goal.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL, so they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. A guy coming off his best season as a pro. Here's Nick Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. This is 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Levis. He's got the rookie from Tennessee, Jalen Hyatt. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ballgame. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Levis keeps it option left. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. Now to try the field goal, here's Daniel Carlson from the left hash. This from 37. Carlson able to put this one through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A give, it's Jacobs off the option. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 94 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a gain of 16 yards.
And this is where play action can be so effective. Your running game's been the driving force on this possession, so as a defense, you start shifting your focus towards stopping the run. But if an offensive coordinator sees that, he can take advantage, and they get good yardage there.
On 1st down, Wilson. Going right back to Ferguson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Holding offense.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. Touchdown, Saints. Jake Ferguson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
And McPherson on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that want it. Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. It's a game that's had some early intrigue as we pick it up in the second quarter. Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. From the 25, here's a second down and 9. There's Wilson to throw. He completes it to Olave. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
And the Saints first down.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Russell Wilson with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Saints take... Touchdown lead. McPherson on for the point after. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was Russell Wilson finishing things off with a touchdown run. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Chicago offense set to get started. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And his guys are going to take over at the 39.
Brandon, how many times have we talked with these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle what these defenses throw at him.
Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
They'll stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop 1 pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he had no room to run as he's... Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They give to Chubb out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Credit the stop there to Leo Chanel getting into the backfield and stopping him in his tracks. 2nd down, here's Chubb again. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Levis out of the shotgun now. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down, a nice, consistent gain.
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. T.J. Watt. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. That's a step in the right direction defensively here because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there.
And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction. And that means it's something to build on. So you get the first one, and hopefully that can ignite them. And now they can make a few more plays and get back into this game.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. Back out comes this offense now late in this 1st half. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1-minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock, give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
Back to the air on 2nd down, Levis. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
22 yards.
Levis now on 1st and 10. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll throw it again with Levis. Looks again for T.J. Hockenson, and he's got him again. And with just 4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout call.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off tackle run here for Nick Chubb. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Levis from the gun. And he fires one incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Levis. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Inside the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interceptions. Had in the first half have now followed them into the second half, and for this defense they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out, and as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Complete to Nick Chubb. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Levis. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Chubb will get the call, running left. To the 36-yard line, stop there.
Holding, offense.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Levis. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Levis sets up to throw here.
And that is incomplete. No, you got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Now Wilson on 1st down.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And some room to work. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
47 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard
Levis
line.
to throw on 1st and 10 here.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They set up the screen to Chubb. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the run.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
And the Saints are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
Throw out right, pulled in by Downs.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Here's Jacobs from the gun. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape. Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to blanket those receivers on 3rd down. And as a quarterback, all you can do is just loft one toward the bench, not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
And he'll take it just outside the 40. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game. And on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. Levis's throw taken in by Hawkinson here.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the Saints' 30-yard line.
Levis to throw it.
This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
That's good for a.
They'll run with Chubb. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end.
3rd and goal. Here's Levis.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Desperados are able to cut into that deficit. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
Taken at the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
137 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
And it's 3rd
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. On first down, Levis going underneath. He's got Hawkinson. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. From the 20, here's second down and 5.
At the 20-yard line.
Now Levis. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a first down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Levis to throw once more. A quick throw, but incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Desperation time now. Here's Levis. And now here's another interception. Down the numbers. There he goes. Inside the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for New Orleans, the preparation pays off as they pick up their first win on the year. And